Welcome back, my financial freedom fighters. It's your favorite family member, Money Mill Jr. Man, how are you all today? How are you all? Thank you for being here with me. And what we're going to talk about today is the whole 30% rule when it comes to your credit cards. Most people do not know how to use it. Most people do not understand it. And most people just have a general knowledge about it. But it goes a little deeper. The rabbit hole goes a little deeper, just a little bit. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to help my family out. I'm going to hip you all to what it's all about. All right. So without further ado, we're going to jump into it. Now, so the 30% rule is for your credit cards, for your credit card usage. That's what it's for your usage. So in this model, we have, we gotta give him a name. We ain't give him a name. What we gonna call him? We're gonna call him Bob. We're gonna call him Bob. We're gonna put Bob right here. This Bob, this big Bob right here. This big Bob I'm talking about. So with Big Bob is a man who say, yo, I want to have options. I want to be able to diversify my credit cards because I don't want to use up all of our money on one credit card, which is a lot of us say and do because of this 30% usage rule. If you have one credit card, that's the only credit that you have available. No matter if it's 5, 10, 20, 25,000, that's the only credit you have available. So, but if you have multiple cards, then now you have different cards to use so you don't hit that 30% usage. So Bob has a Bank of America credit card, a Capital One credit card, and a Chase credit card. His Bank of America credit card, he has a $50,000 limit on it. Damn, Bob is balling. We're going to have to call him Ballin' Bob. Ballin' Bob. His Capital One has $45,000 limit. His Chase has a $5,000 limit. So Bob is aware of the 30% rule. That's why Bob has 3 credit cards. So on Bob's 50,000 credit card, and all his credit cards equal up to 100,000 available credit. That's his total credit. He have 100,000. So Bob know with this 100,000, he can't go over 30,000 usage on his card, because if he goes over 30,000 usage out of all his credit, then now he's over the 30% usage rule, which is creditors, the banks, and everyone look at you as a liability. So while Bob is knowledgeable about this, Bob say, okay, on my $50,000 credit card, I'm only going to spend 5,000. Boom, I can spend 5,000 on whatever I want to, and it's not going to look like I'm a liability. That's only 10%. 10%, I'm still in the great range. They looking at me as a responsible person. Bob say, you know what? On my 45,000 credit card, it's Capital One. I get major points over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting some good points, these gas points, when I go out to eat, all of that. So Bob say, you know what? 10,000. I just took my girl out to Roof Chris, you know what I'm saying, Fogo de Chao, somewhere like that. We eating good. Boom, 10,000. I ain't blow that whole 10,000 on one dinner, but what I'm saying is this the car that Bob used more often, So 10,000. Bob at 22%. So Bob know that he's doing good because he's not at 30. You remember, 30% is what you don't want to go over. So Bob at 22. So Bob living good. Now we got this Chase card. Now this Chase card, this is his fun card. Sometimes Bob like to go out to the football games, the basketball games, or just go out on the town. And sometimes he like to do bottle service. So this is his Playboy card, because it's only got 5,000, and Bob can pay that off in a month or 2 if it need be. So he don't really trip off this card. He don't really trip off maxing it out. So Bob got 4,000 on here, which is 80%. But even though this 80%, Bob total usage is 19,000, which is 19% of his total credit, available credit. So Bob at 19% is under that 30%. So Bob like, yeah, I'm good. I'm under 30%. Everything lovely. You know, I am being responsible. I'm being responsible with my credit card. I ain't going over 30. So when I go to apply for more credit, they're gonna look at me, they're like, yo, Bob is one responsible dude. But you remember I told you, the rabbit hole goes just a little deeper, just a little bit. Now, this 80%, even though Ballin' Bob is totally under 30% right here, this 80% is what's going to hit him. Because not only do they look at your total credit usage, they also look at each individual card. When I say they, I'm talking about the three big credit bureaus: Experian, TransUnion, Equifax. They look at it. So even though he's totally under 30%, shoot, under 20%, this still gonna negatively hurt him because this is over 30%. Because you have your total credit usage, which is 90%. Then you have your individual credit usage. So even though Bob on the surface he will be in good standing with his credit under 30% total, this card right here will prevent Bob from maxing out his credit points in this category. So let's hypothetically say Bob could have an extra 10, 15, or 20 points, but he will not get that because Bob doesn't know about this. Bob just think about, I'm under 30%, so I'm good. So on the surface, that's a good rule of thumb to follow. But now, since you know better, you got to do better. Any questions or comments, drop them down below. You know I'm here for you. I answer everything. I hope I gave you a good picture of what to expect now when you look at your credit report, when you look at your credit cards, and how to maneuver them and spread them out. So you all have an amazing day.